Hello, vinyl community. This is Mike with TCAT's Deep Vinyl Tracks. I've got several things to show from recent finds, so I want to get right to those today. First ones, I've got several CDs. Like the last time, I'm just going to breeze through them really fast, and then some vinyl that I've picked up. These CDs all come from secondhand stores varying from $1.99 to $2.99 each. So starting out, I've got the Let It Be, which I already had a copy of, just recently picked up, but this one has the extra disc in it with all the outtakes. So 2 discs on this, the regular album and the outtakes, and a book that comes with it. It's a nice book full of pictures from their sessions and so on and so forth. Pearl Jams by Gnarl, whatever. Audio Slave Revelations. This was, I believe, their last album. The Killers, Hot Fuss. Chevelle. This one is This Type of Thing. This type of thinking could do us in is the name of this album. Little Feat, Let It Roll. Harmonium. Don't know much about this band. I've seen it shown on here a few times, and the picture's upside down. And they are French. I believe they're French-Canadian. Kind of a progressive rock band. Progressive folk. Lush. This is the album Split. Prince's Emancipation, a 3 CD set. The explicit lyrics sticker on there. And the lyric book that it comes with. Another set, this is UB40. This is the Labor of Love, the Platinum Collection. It's Labor of Love 1, 2, and 3, all in one set. Sorry about the reflection there. And the lyric book over here. The Best of Sinead O'Connor. I don't know, probably can't see the tracks that are listed there. Another Chevelle. This one is Wonder What's Next. Eddie Vedder's ukulele songs. Like the other Eddie Vedder I have, this one is also in book form, hardback book. And the CD is in the back pocket here. Florence and the Machine, Ceremonials. This is a compilation, Super Hits of the 60s. This is volume 2. And nice collection here with Buddy Holly, Tom Jones, the Yardbirds, the Drifters, the Archies, the Turtles, the Animals, Crispy and St. Peter's, Gene Pitney, Herman's Hermits. Just quite a variety of songs on that, quite a few of them too. The Best of Van Halen. More of a fan of the David Lee Roth years. I don't really care for the Sammy Hagar years, but there were a few good songs that came out of that, and this has all the best hits on CD. Santana's Shaman. Red Hot and Dance. Maybe I think I've shown this one already. Oh well, if I didn't, there it is. The Lost Highway soundtrack. This has got some great artists on it, like David Bowie, Trent Reznor, Nine Inch Nails, of course, same thing, and so on and so forth, plus music from the movie. The Indigo Girls. This one has Rites of Passage. Instant Karma. This is a tribute to John Lennon. So we got different people doing John Lennon songs like REM, Aerosmith, Corinne Bailey Rae, Avril Lavigne. Hello, Normie. Normie's coming through. Stereophonics. You gotta go there to come back. Leonard Cohen. This is Old Ideas. This is one Leonard Cohen CD I haven't heard yet, but I'm always open to hear anything by him. We've got Tori Amos, the Choir Girl Hotel. Love Tori Amos, their style. And also got To Venus and Back. And also by Tori Amos, Little Girls, Strange Little Girls. A couple from 5440. This is Enjoy, I think is the name of it. Nope, Smiling Buddha Cabaret. I should have known that. And also by 5440, Trusted by Millions. Joni Mitchell, this is Taming the Tiger. Some Cake, Prolonging the Magic. And Fashion Nugget. And we got Hanky Panky, which is all of the covers. I think these are all covers, I believe, if I remember right. Hank Williams covers, so interesting collection. Another one by the Solitude. And the Rolling Stones, Bridges to Babylon. Also got a box set. This is a really cool box set I've been looking for a while, and I got it at the thrift store for a really good price. This is not a piano, but the name of the box set is A Piano by Tori Amos. Really excited to find this one. I've been wanting this one for a long time. Cool looking box set. Of course, the keys don't play. They're all hard. But it opens up really nice. Like so. Has this very long book that it comes with. The book itself has some great photos, and it talks about all the different tracks. This box set consists of her first several albums. Not the entire albums, but tracks from them, and also all the B-sides that were released with those. And so they're all here. We got disc 1, which is all little earthquakes, and some of the outtakes that came from that session. Disc B is called Pink and Pele from the next two albums, again with B-sides. We got Disc C, which is called Pele, so more from the album Boys for Pele. Venus and Tales, so different songs from that, also the B-sides and different things. Disc D is called Scarlet, Beekeeper, and Choir Girl. So again, same thing. And the last disc is all rarities and B-sides and demos. Really nice box set, 5 CDs, so excited to get that one. So, sorry, I wanted to speed through those. Now, as far as records, vinyl, this is some others that I picked up at the secondhand store. Pretty good stack of them. I got, this is my second copy of El Dorado by Electric Light Orchestra. Again, another one in great shape, so had to pick that up even if I did have it already. Really good shape. Jethro Tull's A Passion Play. This was released after Thick as a Brick, and it's another one of those albums. Notice the back is a little dirty, but it's one of those albums where it's one track, basically one entire suite throughout the entire thing, plus a reading of the hair and its spectacles. I already had a copy of this too, but it wasn't a very good copy. Band on the Run, one of my favorite Paul McCartney and Ween's albums, with the original inner sleeve, and just in really good shape as far as the vinyl goes. The cover's okay, but the vinyl itself is better than the copy I had, so I had to pick that up. This compilation called the Bulova Unrip-Off, 10 Favorite All-Time Heavies. Got this because I like comps, and this was interesting looking comp. Lucretia McEvil by Blood, Sweat and Tears, Santana's Oye Como Va, Sly and the Family Stone, You Can Make It If You Try, Aretha Franklin, Walk On By, 10 Years After, I'd Love to Change the World, The Raiders featuring Mark Lindsay, Birds of a Feather, Janis Joplin, Maybe, Chase, Get It On, Mash McCann, As the Years Go By, and Pacific Gas and Electric, Are You Ready? So 10 songs on this one. From the Cars, I got Benjamin Orr, The Lace. Of course, these are all in really good shape. This is the only jazz thing I found out of everything. Seems to be hard to find that in the secondhand stores lately, but it's Cannonball Adderley's Fiddler on the Roof. And really excited to find this one. Should be an interesting collection. I don't think I've ever heard the album itself, but you know, I picked it up because of the name, Cannonball Adderley. Also got Quarter Flash, really good shape. John Cougar's American Fool, again in great shape. Alan Parsons' Project Pyramid. This cover's a little worn on the side, but I've been looking for one in good shape, and this one, the vinyl is beautiful. So, got that. Now, the rest of these I picked up at my secondhand record store that I go to in Chatham called the Vinyl Den. It's some guy's house. And I go in there, and seems like I'm in a rush, and he's got so much to look through in such a small, confined space. So I kind of, it's funny, I go in there unprepared, jump around from one spot to another, looking for things and trying to find things, a lot of which I couldn't find. I had my eye out for a lot of stuff from the 80s, but it's impossible to find anything from the 80s, it seems like. But I did pick up a copy of Nazareth's Close Enough for Rock and Roll. Probably about half of the Nazareth albums that I really like. This is one of my favorites. I think this is a great album. Bill Wyman from the Stones, Monkey Grip. Happy to find this, as I've had my eye out for it for a while. And it's a great album. I have heard it. And the labels are really cool because it's on the Rolling Stone label, but it has the monkey on the side. So happy to get that. I did find a few things that I was really looking for. The Water Boys, A Pagan Place. I was looking for anything by the Water Boys. This was the only thing he had, so of course I picked that one up. And again, on the island label. Trying to finish Jefferson's Starship collection. This is Red Octopus. Finally got a good copy of that. This is Suzanne Vega's debut album. Great album. It's mostly acoustic. I think for the most part it's just Suzanne and acoustic guitar, but there are a couple of tracks on here with full band. So great album. Usually can find it for a good price. Love Bill Bruford, of course. This is Bill Bruford and Patrick Moraz. Music for piano and drums. And it's all improvisational. Really glad to get a copy of this finally, since I've been trying to get it for a while. And it's on the Editions EG label, which most of the King Crimson stuff comes on. Another one I'm happy to get a copy of, Patti Smith Group, Wave. This has my favorite song by her on it, Dancing Barefoot, but I love her music, so I was happy to finally find a copy of this in just beautiful shape. Finally add another XTC album to my collection, The Big Express. And it did come with the insert, which I think is really cool. Nice picture. And the lyrics on the other side. And a major Grail for me. I don't hear a lot of people talk about this, but this one is a big find for me. I love this band. I love this album. And I finally got a chance to buy it. I did pay extra for it, but I haven't seen it anywhere. And I finally found it. Fish Junta, their official debut album. It's the deluxe edition. It's on three records. Well, it's 2.5 records. One side is etched. And just thrilled to finally find a copy of this. It's in great condition and opens up like so. And trifold. Cool artwork that comes with. And the vinyl is in beautiful condition. I'll show you one because the labels are pretty much the same. That's what they look like. And bear with me for a minute. I'm going to show you the etching. If it will come through, that is. Hopefully I pick out the right one. Yep. That's the etching. So, just thrilled to have this album. I can't tell you how happy I am to get a copy of this because I didn't think I would ever find it. So, that's it. Those are my recent finds. I've got more to add on, of course. I'm run out of time, so I'll do that in the second part. And just some amazing stuff coming up. Just wait, you'll see it up here in a couple of days. So thank you for watching, and we will talk to you later.